I always wanted to make a game, and recently I played Balatro, so I got a little bit too inspired. So I'm mixing Balatro with chess. I firstly made an 8x8 grid where you can place your pieces from the shop. Some simple enemy AI. Made so if you capture an enemy, you'll get a rewarding coins. I let a friend of mine play it and said, "Well, it sucks, there isn't enough variety." So I tried to add some variety by adding 3 new piece types. Golden ones, which give you more gold when capturing an enemy, fast, which give you another move to make, and brittle, that unalives themselves after capturing. I then added a new mechanic. Potions! Using the newly added pieces types, I made one which turns enemy pieces into brittle ones, and one which freezes them, and another which turns your pieces into golden ones. But eventually, this system will end up betraying me. After a bit of programming, I went out of the house to go for a ride and do some shopping. But what I found was a bit eerie. The fog was coming and was coming for me. So I had a little idea. What if enemy pieces came out of nowhere after a few turns to reinforce the board? Okay. As you can see in the top left corner, there is a pawn. This indicates the next piece that it's going to spawn in the top of the board, and my objective is to defend the lowest part of the board, so the lowest Y coordinate. So I can move my rook here, but it's a stupid move because then this rook will hit me, so I move it here, and it hits me. Okay, I'm a fucking idiot. Okay, as we were saying, I can place my queen here and here. The queen is menaced, but I don't think it's a problem. And as you can see, turns for... what the fuck did I write? Okay. If I move my queen, pawn is going to spawn in the top row. So, okay, as you saw. And in this case, I can actually eat it freely. Place a rook here, and in this case, I won the board. I then added some levels. In the first one, I want to teach the player the core mechanic of defending the bottom row. Once they're comfortable, reinforcements are introduced, adding a new layer of strategy. The next level shakes things up with brittle pieces, forcing the player to think more carefully about placement and timing. After that, both reinforcement and brittle pieces are combined, challenging the player to adapt to multiple mechanics at once. Golden pieces are then introduced through a focused challenge where the player must win using only them, ensuring they fully understand their unique value. And the last one where you go fuck yourself and have all possible pieces and also reinforcement. It's tricky. Anyway, I made a basic starting menu where you can select the levels, and later I will add like a closing animation to the background. And it's midnight break time. I said hello to my closet demon. Cut the milk. So I took the milk, I took the cereals, started watching some videos. And after a bit, back where we were. And finally made the menu start animation. Oh yeah, I like it bouncy. As I was getting confident, I tried to make a potion selection screen where you can select the potions before heading into the game. But something was wrong and I ended up wasting an eternity finding the problem. Okay, so basically down there you have all the potions, you can drag them into the potion slots. So when you start the game, you'll actually have them in your left side. To use potions, you'll have to craft them with gems. And how to get gems? Well, by murdering the enemies. At the end, I gave up on the level-based gameplay, focusing more on a round-based one, where each time you beat a round, a more difficult one would appear. After iterating the AI a bit, this ended up being much more fun. And in the meantime, while testing, I made 2 new enemies. The Protector, which his role is to protect the piece in front of him, sacrificing himself in case you try to capture it. And the Ram, which is like mixing a horse with a shrimp. Okay, it basically eats the enemies that it jumps. And yes, please do not ask me, doing the horn on the Ram was too much difficult. I also wanted to add some type of playing card to my game, but I don't think that's the proper way to play. So I added something similar, perks that pop up once every 3 rounds, and for a bit of money you can choose what to upgrade. And for today that's everything. So I hope you liked the video, and please, if you have any ideas, share them into the comments. Bye!